Yeah, I know you're all excited because I haven't been here for a week, but give me a fucking minute to breathe before I get right into the political commentary. Holy shit. I was kind of looking forward to, like, chilling and talking for a second, and then we can get to it, okay? What'd you think about Disco Elysium, though? Obviously, Disco Elysium was good. You can tell it's a commie game because 80% of the game is about making fun of commies. Excuse me. It's a good game. It's a good game. I liked it a lot. It's a good game. You know. What was your favorite part of the game? I'm not spoiling anything. I'm not spoiling Disco Elysium for anyone. You know. I liked it though. It seemed like the right kind of communist propaganda to me, you know? The good kind. Um because it was so self-critical. I mean, the whole game was about failure, right? That's not a spoiler. That's evident from the get-go. The whole point, I mean, what links communism, um, disco, and the protagonist of the game? They're all failures and they're all dead. I mean that allegorically with the main character. That's not like a twist at the end where it turns out you've been a ghost. I'm speaking kind of... That's not a spoiler. You know the main character is dead in the way that I'm referring to in the first 30 seconds of the game. That's kind of the whole theme though, right? Um, Communism is failure, but it's better than not trying at all. What kind of skill build did you go with? I was an art cop. Yeah. How much out of 10? I think for me, Disco is a solid 10 out of 10. There's no such thing as a perfect game, but they set out to achieve a given thing, and I think they nailed it, you know? Um, I often feel like giving up. No, the whole point of the game is that you don't give up. The whole point is that everything has been a failure, but there's virtue in continuing to try. That's Oh, good. That's why the ending is the way that it is, you know? The whole history of communism in Revachol, or however the fuck those Frenchies pronounce it, um, is what was the one when your guy becomes... That's not a spoiler. Guys, that's not a spoiler. Again, you find this out like in the first okay, yeah, all right, whatever. Um the whole world of Disco Elysium is basically a parody of ours. I don't know how it's a parody of ours. It makes about as much sense as ours. What are your thoughts on the game's title? Well, Disco Elysium basically just means like disco of the world, right? Or like world disco. And that kind of makes sense if you follow the allegory of disco being like a has-been relic that continues to inspire people but is largely dead in the public conscious. Does it mean disco heaven or something? Oh, does it mean heaven? Oh. Do you see what former GOP were? No, I didn't see anything because I don't care because I'm not a politics streamer anymore. Did you use my Twitter? Use my Twitter? Shut up! I see everything. I am in a panopticon. I am constantly bombarded with information by my community. I can't escape knowledge. It's like a snowball tumbling down a hill, you know. At this point, there is nothing that can keep me from continuing to accumulate information on what's going on. Um, did you open the crate in the harbor? Yes. Just give me 5 minutes and we'll do the Jan 6 thing, okay? The end of the game was explicitly a warning against doomerism? Yeah, of course. Obviously. Have you played Hotline Miami? Yes. I feel Disco Elysium is such a hope-pilled game if you think of it the right way, you know? Never heard of it? It's a good game. Haven't played it. Okay. Well, I won't spoil anything. Cryomancer, no spoilers. Who's your favorite character? No spoilerinos. Man, Kim Kitsuragi is my favorite character. I really like Joyce, though. I feel like a lot of people misinterpret Joyce. Thank you very much. I feel like one of the messages of the game is about being irrationally hopeful. You know? Like, it's so difficult to make the world a better place, and so often efforts to make the world a better place fail, but you have to keep trying because there's nothing else to do. And Joyce momentarily lost faith, you know, like, and she seems to be beating herself up over it like decades later, right? You know what I mean? Artemy. He's right here on the desk. Artemy. No. Oh, okay, he left. It's hard for me to like Joyce when she's literally a self-described ultra-liberal. Yeah, but the ultra-liberals in-game are the people who, while not communists, worked with the revolutionary forces, or at least were, like, complacent with them. Um, you know, it really just seems, if anything, it feels like she has survivor's guilt, you know? Did you get the leather jackets? Yeah, I let Kim Kitsuragi keep Piss Faggot. What are we talking about? Stop! No, stop! As the game says, you should forgive her because he's cute. Yeah, that's good. That's a good enough reason. Joyce wasn't a good person, but a likable one. No, I don't know. No, I feel like a materialist analysis of Joyce's motivations would indicate that she's a better person than a lot of people are willing to give her credit for. I think a lot of people don't understand. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Never mind. Did you hear Rob Elementary is going to get demolished? Yeah, the elementary school. Cloudshow was a better version of a morally gray character, IMO. Yeah, they did her really good. Okay, stop. We can't. No spoilers. I didn't know Chapo Trap House voiced some characters in Disco Elysium. Not anymore. The final cut of the game replaced some of the celebrity voice actors, with professionals all around. The final cut is brilliantly voice acted, though, so I can't complain about anyone's absence. Very difficult to complain about the voice acting in the final cut edition. Very good. Get me to do Kuno. Alright? I'm too tired to do any impressions, don't ask me. Does anyone see Virgil? Yeah, they wanted to just take Virgil out, you know? Is it weird that Chapo Trap House paywalls half their episodes? I don't really think it's an issue. I don't think there's anything wrong, necessarily, with a podcast doing that. I've always considered it a point of pride for my channel that I've never pay-gated anything, you know? Whether or not you spend any money, everyone can see everything that I produce. I don't put anything out for, like, any special subs or Patreon or anything. I think all the Chapo guys are pretty intensely unlikable. Well, they're unlikable. I mean, their unlikability is kind of overshadowed by the fact that they're pretty fucking funny, you know? Like, you know how there are TV characters where you really like them on the screen, but in real life you would fucking hate? Like, this happens all the time. Like, Walter White, right? Like, Heisenberg. Like, yeah, obviously an amazing character in narrative fiction. Knowing him interpersonally would be fucking miserable. Yeah, Archer, Jesse, there are tons of, yeah, that happens all the time. And I think that CTH has, like, a way toned down version of that, where, like, obviously they're super funny. I guess a closer equivalent to use a non-fictitious version would be, like, I don't know. I was gonna say Louis C.K. before he was weird, but I guess he was always weird. I don't know.